In this section, we're going to be working with special right triangles. There's two that we're going to be working with. Um, a right triangle that has 45-degree angles included. It always follows a special rule that the hypotenuse will be the length of the equal sides times the square root of 2. So, in example A, we have our side is 8. So our x value then is going to be 8 square root 2. In B, we have our hypotenuse is 5 square root 2. So that means our x value then is 5. So now we're going to look at the second type of special triangle, which is a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. The rule is the hypotenuse is 2 times the shorter leg, and the longer leg is the shorter leg times the square root of 3. So here we have the longer leg is 9, and x is the shorter leg. So first off, we're going to have 9 is equal to x square root 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide by the square root of 3, divide by the square root of 3, and we get right now x is equal to 9 square root 3. One thing you learn in algebra is you don't want to leave a radical in the denominator, so we do what is called rationalizing the denominator. We're just going to multiply by square root 3's, and we're going to get x is equal to 9 square root 3 over 3. And then I can divide the 9 by 3, and I get x is equal to 3 square root 3. Now that's the size of our shorter leg. So now we need to find y, which is going to be equal to 2 times the shorter leg. So we're going to have 2 times 3 square root 3, or radical 3, and our y value is going to be 6 square root 3. Alright, so number 1, our hypotenuse is 2 square root 2, so that means that this is a 45, 90 triangle. That means that x is equal to 2. Number 2, our side values are square root 2, and we know that the hypotenuse is square root 2, so we're going to have square root 2 times square root 2, and that is going to equal the square root of 4. So 2 is actually going to equal 2. And that would be our answer for that one. Alright, so now we have number 3. We have the shorter leg is square root 3. The longer leg that we're looking for is going to be square root 3 times square root 3. So we end up with square root 3 times square root 3. We end makes that square root 9, which makes x equal 3. So that would be number 3. Number 4, we have our shorter leg is 2, and we want to look for our longer leg, which is h. So h is going to be equal to 2 square root 3. Alright, we want to use this to find the area of a triangle. Remember, the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. So we need to find our height value, which is going to be our shorter leg times square root 3. So our h in this case is going to be 18 square root 3. Now we can put that into the formula. 1/2. We're going to use the base is going to be 36 because our sides, or each side is divided into 18, and then we're going to multiply that by 18 times the square root of 3, and we're going to end up with an area of I'm going to do that on the calculator real quick. That's going to give us 561.18 square inches. So we have a couple of problems here. This one involving a truck, and we want to find the height of the ramp, which is going to be the short side. We know that the length of the ramp is 80 degrees, or 80 feet is our long side, and we're going to use both a 30 and a 45 degree height of the ramp. So we know that with the 30 degree angle, our height is equal to 2 times x, what we're looking for, and that's going to be equal to 80. So our hypotenuse is 2 times the short side. So we're going to divide by 2, and x is equal to 80 feet, or 40 feet, for a 30 degree angle. For a 45 degree angle, the hypotenuse is square root 2. So x square root 2 is equal to 80. We're going to divide by square root 2, and x is going to be equal to 56.6 feet. And that measurement would be in feet as well. So first problem, we're going to have an isosceles triangle, meaning that all of the sides and all of the angles are going to be the same. And we want to find the area of it. So we know we were 6, 6, 3, and 3 on the divided portion. So we're going to have 1/2 times the base, which is 6, times the height, which is going to be 3 square root 3, because the shorter side times the square root of 3 is equal to the longer side, and that's going to be about 15.59 square units. It was centimeters, square centimeters. And finally, we have the body of a dump truck that is raised to empty a load of sand. It's raised to a 60 degree angle. So we know that our hypotenuse is 14 feet. We know that the hypotenuse is 2 times the shorter leg, so our shorter leg equals 7. And we know then that the height that's lifted is going to be the shorter leg times the square root of 3. So we end up with 7 square root 3, and that is about 12.12 feet.